The Persian silk tree, also known as Albizia julibrissin or Mimosa tree, has an interesting history in America. It is a native of Asia, particularly Iran and parts of China, and was brought to the United States in the 18th century. The first recorded introduction of the Persian silk tree to America was in 1745 when it was planted in the garden of John Custis, a wealthy Virginia planter. However, it was not until the 19th century that the tree gained popularity and was widely distributed across the country. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the Persian silk tree was highly valued as an ornamental tree for its beautiful, fern-like foliage and showy, pink, fluffy flowers that resemble silk threads. It quickly became a popular choice for gardens, parks, and landscapes due to its attractive appearance and ability to thrive in various climates. One of the reasons for its popularity was its ability to grow in diverse conditions, including areas with poor soil quality or in urban environments. It also has a high tolerance for heat and drought, making it suitable for regions with arid climates. However, its invasive nature and aggressive growth habit have led some states to restrict planting in some southeastern states to protect biodiversity and native ecosystem. Despite its invasive tendencies in certain regions, the Persian silk tree continues to be grown and admired in many parts of the United States as a beautiful ornamental tree. Its history in America highlights both the aesthetic appeal of exotic plants and the need for thoughtful consideration and management of introduced species to preserve native ecosystems. Flowers. The striking appearance of the Persian silk tree flowers adds to the tree's ornamental value and makes it a popular choice for landscaping and beautifying outdoor spaces. The flowers of the Persian silk tree are known for their unique and attractive appearance. The tree produces beautiful, fluffy, and pinkish to reddish-pink flowers that resemble silk threads or fine fibers. Here are some key characteristics of the flowers. Color. The flowers of the Persian silk tree are predominantly pink, ranging from light pink to a deeper reddish-pink hue. Some variations may include shades of white or a mix of pink and white. Shape. The individual flowers are small, puffball-like, and arranged in clusters called inflorescences. Each inflorescence consists of numerous tiny flowers, giving the impression of a fluffy and feathery appearance. Structure. The flowers are composed of numerous stamens and a central pistil. The long, thread-like stamens are the most prominent feature and give the flowers their characteristic fluffy appearance. Blooming period. Persian silk trees typically bloom in the summer months, usually from late June to August, depending on the region and climate. Fragrance. The flowers of the Persian silk tree emit a subtle, pleasant fragrance, which can attract pollinators like butterflies and bees. Shape. The Persian silk tree typically has a broad, spreading canopy with a rounded or vase-like shape. The canopy is composed of delicate, fern-like compound leaves that give the tree a feathery appearance. The individual leaflets are small and arranged along multiple branches, providing a lacy and elegant overall look. Trunk. The trunk of the Persian silk tree is relatively short and can have a diameter of about 1 to 2 feet, 30 to 60 centimeters. It is generally straight and smooth with a light gray to brownish-gray color. As the tree ages, the bark may become rougher and develop shallow fissures. Leaves of Persian silk tree. The leaves of the fully grown Persian silk tree are typically a medium to dark green color. The specific shade of green can vary slightly depending on factors such as the tree's location, climate, and growing conditions. The leaves of the Persian silk tree are bipinnately compound, meaning that they are composed of multiple pairs of smaller leaflets. These leaflets are generally small and elongated, giving the tree's foliage a feathery appearance. The leaflets are arranged along multiple branches, creating a lush and dense canopy. The color of the leaves may appear more vibrant and brighter during the growing season, especially in the spring and summer months when the tree is actively photosynthesizing. As the seasons change and the tree enters autumn, the leaves may turn yellow before eventually dropping in preparation for the winter dormancy. Root characteristics. The roots of the Persian silk tree are fibrous and relatively shallow, spreading widely in the upper layers of the soil. This root system helps the tree quickly access water and nutrients, making it well suited to various soil conditions. However, this shallow root system can also make the tree vulnerable to wind damage and uprooting in severe storms. Additionally, the Persian silk tree has nitrogen-fixing nodules on its roots, which enable it to form a symbiotic relationship with certain soil bacteria. These bacteria help convert atmospheric nitrogen into a usable form for the tree, enhancing its ability to thrive in nutrient-poor soils. Environment considerations. Due to its shallow root system and invasive tendencies, it's essential to plant the Persian silk tree with care, considering its potential impact on nearby structures and other plantings. In some regions, the tree's ability to spread through self-seeding can create dense stands, leading to concerns about displacing native vegetation and disrupting local ecosystems. As a result, it's essential to choose suitable planting locations and manage the tree responsibly to avoid negative environmental consequences. Growth. The time it takes for a Persian silk tree to reach maturity can vary depending on various factors, including growing conditions, climate, and the specific tree's genetics. However, on average, it typically takes about 5 to 7 years for a Persian silk tree to reach maturity and start producing flowers. During the first few years after planting, the tree will focus on establishing its root system and developing its structure. As the tree matures, it will grow taller and wider, and its canopy will become fuller and more robust. It's important to note that while the tree may reach maturity and start flowering within 5 to 7 years, it will continue to grow and develop throughout its lifespan, which can be several decades. For optimal growth and development, Persian silk trees prefer well-draining soil, full sun to partial shade, and a warm climate. Regular watering and occasional fertilization during the growing season can also promote healthy growth and quicker maturity. The Persian silk tree, Albizia julibrissin, has been used in traditional medicine in some cultures for various purposes, although its medicinal value is not well documented or extensively studied. Different parts of the tree, such as the flowers, bark, and leaves, have been utilized for their potential medicinal properties. However, it's important to note that many of these uses are based on traditional knowledge and may not have robust scientific evidence to support their effectiveness. Overall, the Persian silk tree's foliage is an attractive feature, and its green color provides a pleasant contrast against the tree's pinkish red flowers during the blooming period, enhancing its overall aesthetic appeal in landscapes and gardens. Thank you for visiting.